what in the actual fuck happened. Oh boy. So when my boat sank and I came upon it, a few thoughts crossed my mind. Obviously, I was very, very annoyed that both my motors were under the water, and it had been like that for a while. And some thoughts occurred to me about the stuff that happens on that boat, relating to a lot of my friends and family. Now, quickly, I'll explain how the boat got like that. We had been hunting about 2 weeks prior to that, and I was taking it down a river. It was really low water last year. It was the drought conditions. And as I was coming downstream, the front of the boat got hung up on a rock, and we were stuck there for, I don't know, 10 minutes, rocking it back and forth. And we got off and we carried on, and unbeknownst to me, that had split the boat. But it was not noticeable. It wasn't a big split. Anyway, we went back and I parked it for 10 days or 2 weeks. And we had came back to catch the last day of moose hunting season. So I had no idea. We were all geared up to go for a hunt. And we walked up to that. So that created a disaster because the boat was in a remote spot. You couldn't get anything into there, like a vehicle or anything, to help get it out. And of course it was full of water. But as I was thinking about that, I thought about all the trips that we've done in that boat. I've had that boat for 10 years, and when you think of going boating or fishing, you're always chasing adventure. You're chasing good times. You're chasing, in our case, we're chasing salmon off the coast, or halibut, or prawns, and we go moose hunting in that thing. Sometimes we just go exploring, and everybody that comes with me, we're all going for a good time. We're chasing good times. So what I learned over those years with the folks I had on the boat, I'm not a guide, so I just bring my friends. Maybe they would bring a friend from time to time, but it's usually the usual suspects. And out in nature, you develop these bonds with each other. And that boat, you share secrets with each other. Lots of times our trips are multi-day trips. Sometimes we sleep on board and we're all alone. And so you learn a lot about your buddies, and you share the secrets, the wins and the losses together on the boat. And what I've noticed as I get older is we're entering into a time where, people are starting to die around us. And so sometimes in nature, those trips, and us, like, we're told to be strong when somebody passes away. We're told to be the strongest guy in the room. And that's great, and we should be. We should be the strongest guy for our family, our relatives, our friends, to carry on. But over the years, it seems to sometimes build up inside you. And if you let it... Sorry, a friend of mine tracked me down and I had to give him a hand there, so I'll just finish my thoughts here. So I find if you don't let it out, it just seems to build up inside you. And so what that boat taught me, and we've had men and women on there that have lost their mom or dad, either naturally or to cancer or heart attacks suddenly. We've had people that have lost siblings to accidents or disease or some mental health issues. We've had folks on there that were going through a divorce or a separation, and they had been together for a long time. And it seems like in town you don't see that in these people. They hold it together, and including all of us, I think. We hold it together, and we don't let our guard down. And it's almost as if nature, in these adventures that we're chasing and the trips that we're on and the epic moments that we go, I tend to think that they may bring up memories and stuff of the people that we love and that we wish we could share them with, and maybe that's where it comes from. But I really believe that being out, what this boat sinking taught me is being out in nature. You gotta have an outlet for your emotions, especially the hurt and the pain. And that boat was an outlet for certainly a lot of us over the years. And I think the lesson here is for all of us is at times we've got to get out in nature, and I think we should think about the ones that have gone before us and made the jump, and there's a time to reflect on them, and there's a time to let that hurt out. And so of all the things that sinking my boat made me think about, it was the fact that we have to have a spot to let our emotions out, and I believe that helps heal us and helps us move forward in life. Anyways, as for the boat, will it get us on some great adventures again? That's to be determined. Got another video coming out on that. We're not too sure yet, but stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.